Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. We are here picking up our military load. We're here in Framingham or Framingham, however they pronounce it. Framingham, Massachusetts. Picking up this military load. Is a military vehicle. I think it might be one of those bad boys. I'm went into the RGN guy till he's done hooking up and pulls out the way, because this red truck just pulled up to the ramp. That's how I used to get loaded with my step deck, just pull up to the ramps. But now I don't need a ramp. I just drop the low boy or the RGN and just get loaded from there. So I got this guy coming in to check in with me. So here's guys, let me see what else. I already gave them my pickup number and everything, so let's see what they got going on and see what this Army gentleman tells me. So I'll check back with you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we have finished getting loaded. I wasn't able to show you guys all of the unhooking and stuff because, you know, they don't allow too much recording in these places. But yeah, man, it's only like 25,000 pounds of full thing. So one chain, two binders on both sides here. Same thing going on this side here. One chain, two binders, 4 points of contact. And yeah guys, we should be good from here, good to go. Got everything secure, ready to go. We have another RGN on this side right beside me. He had a little issue with his thing. Now this vehicle is actually, I just saw it, it's actually 20,000 pounds. So we good. Everything else is secure. Make sure everything looks good on all sides. Yeah, it does. All right guys, let's head up out of here. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Whew. That was some good needed sleep, guys. Good needed sleep, man. I made it all the way down to Maryland. So right now we're just doing our little pre-trip inspection, walking around. Got all the lights good. Yep, these lights are good. Top lights are good. Good. Guys, make sure you always walk around your trailer. Always do a pre-trip inspection. I know they say that in CDL school and orientation and everything, but man, the type of jams I've been able to get out of because I walked around and actually checked all my lights and checked everything. Because guys, these scale houses will pull you in. They will pull you in. They will give you tickets for simple stuff. They just, all they do is walk around just like this, and if they find one little thing, then they'll pull you in and do like a real big inspection. So make sure that you check all your equipment, make sure all your binders are nice and tucked in, see all the lights should be working, turn signals on a trailer, like turn signals on a truck. Yup. So they're all working. My lights in the back are good. Remember, this axle flips up. So when this axle flips up, then these become my lights. But for now, these are all my lights here. So we should be able to have it. These are all our brake lights are on. And then there you go. My turning signals on. Make sure you look at your airbags. Make sure your airbags are fully inflated. Perfect, guys. These are all good to go. Perfect. Well, my lights back here are all good. Let me see what my light. This light I've been having problems with, but yeah, we're good. It keeps getting loose. Those are my lights from when we do the oversize. Make sure those all been working. Airbags are good on this side. Oh, your securement is tight. That's another thing in flatbed, man. It's not like dry van, but you just gotta make sure your truck is good. With flatbed and open deck, light is working. Yep, turn signal's good. You also have to make sure your securement is good. So on top of taking care of your truck and your trailer, you also gotta be on top of your load, because this one could just fall apart while I'm driving and kill a whole family behind me. So I gotta make sure, they gotta make sure that there's 4 points of contact. Gotta make sure that the chains and the binder combination are rated with the weight. Make sure that it covers half of the weight, at least half of the weight, which you should always cover more, but at least half of it. Guys, always make sure you open your hood, man. I see a lot of guys just do walk around pre-trip inspections. It's like if you're in a rush, I understand, but open your hood as well, man, because you want to make sure that there's nothing. You want to make sure that there's nothing that's, you know, that's leaking. All your fuel levels are good. Like that looks like that could have been me, but it wasn't me. That's old because I'm looking underneath and there's no leaks anywhere from here. This got a top off. My oil is good. I just did a PM oil change a couple of days ago. Coolant level is good. Remember that leak we had before? No longer leaking. Yeah, guys, we are golden. We're golden. So we're good to go, guys. Let's close this thing back up. No visible leaks, cracks, any of that stuff. Let's close this back up. So we're actually gonna get home. Today's Friday. I'm about 7 hours away, so we're actually gonna get home. We're gonna get home, you know, do our 34, so I'm gonna have the rest of Friday off, Saturday off, and I'm gonna leave back out Sunday. I'm gonna leave out Sunday morning to drive all day Sunday. So from North Carolina, I'm gonna go from North Carolina to Louisiana, meaning I have to drive all day Sunday, and then I gotta drive a couple hours Monday, and then get to the receiver, to the Army receiver, which is fine because as long as I'm there before 2, then I can get unloaded. But you see, all my lights are working, guys, with the exception of these 2 bad boys. I was showing you guys yesterday. I actually got underneath there yesterday trying to figure out what's going on with it. I took the light apart, but I can't figure out what's wrong. I believe that there's a loose cable in the bottom that got crushed. When I drop the trailer, it gets crushed. But I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm probably gonna end up doing that on Sunday. But for now, we're good to ride. All of our lights work except for those, which is fine because as long as the turn signals are working, then I'm good to go. But yeah, guys, let me make my coffee and let's get up out of here, guys. See you in a bit. Good morning, YouTube. We done made it. We made it to Louisiana. We are at our military base drop-off. So as you guys know, I took the load with me. If you guys remember, I took the load with me. I went home with it. They said I could have delivered Sunday or Monday. I chose to deliver Monday morning because I ended up going home with it. I picked it up in Massachusetts. I drove it south, made it to North Carolina, got home by Friday, did my reset at home. Then I left the house Sunday. Morning. I ran from North Carolina all the way down. And then today, I ran all of Sunday and a little bit of Monday morning. So now I'm here, guys. But the wait time is gonna be bananas. Look at all of the trucks ahead of us. A lot going on. This is a big military move. They had all of these vehicles being transported down here to Louisiana, and I don't know what they setting up, but it was just a lot. When I came here, just the checking in, they had to come inspect the truck, so they had a military dude come in here. Obviously, I couldn't film none of that, but they had the military dude. He came in, told me, open all your doors, open your hood. They came in, they searched everywhere. He was all up in the truck, searching everywhere. And yeah, once they confirmed that I was clean, I was good, there were no safety issues, then they said, okay, wait in line. And when you get to the front of the line, they will let you know where to unload at. But hey guys, this is it here, man. This is it. I'm working on another military load, picking up from Louisiana. It's a 1-day run from Louisiana to Louisiana. It's only 180 miles. Paying a really good amount. It's an oversized load. It's another RGN load. So now that I am, building a relationship with this agent, they starting to like kind of work with me a little bit more, and let me know what other RGN loads they had. And I said, yeah, man, that one is worth. I'm gonna try to get a load going over there from Louisiana, to Tennessee. It's in Tennessee that I'm picking up, so I'm gonna try to either take a load up there. Obviously, that'll be the best bet. But if not, then I'll just have to drive empty. I'll just have to eat the deadhead miles. It's a pretty good load, pretty good paying load. So I'll just eat the miles if I have to. But more than just paying for the extra fuel, it's also about building a relationship with the agent. So this agent now knows that I have an RGN trailer, and they're calling me up. They're looking for me, say, hey, I got this, I got that. And I just want to be good in their book. So even if I got to deadhead a little bit now at the beginning of the relationship, just to get close to them and have them build that bond with me. But wait, give me a second, guys. They're about to come check back in with me, and I'll check you guys out in a little bit. All right, guys, we are back. They already came and checked in with me. We still only like 2 trucks have moved up. We're still here waiting in line. The wait time is just crazy over here. I've been already waiting like 2 hours. Probably gonna wait a lot longer. I should have like I said, I had the opportunity to drop it off yesterday, and I know a couple of other drivers that I personally know from CRST that dropped off yesterday. Obviously, they said they had no wait time. They just came in and dropped off and went about the way because it was Sunday. So, you know, those are the consequences of pay sometimes. You know, I went home. I did a reset. I did a 34-hour reset at home with my family. I could have dropped it off yesterday, Sunday, but instead I chose to drop it off on Monday and have that extra quality time at home with the girls. So I don't regret it. You know, I'd rather deal with this wait time here today, knowing that I spent time with the family yesterday, rather than being here yesterday, got unloaded on a Sunday, and just went somewhere and waited to get whatever load the next day, because you're not gonna get loaded on a Sunday. Your reload would have been for Monday anyways. But either way, I won't get loaded today. I already booked another load out for Wednesday. Like I was mentioning, guys, the other load does require the outrigger wood, the Apitong wood. So I already found a spot that I'm gonna go get it from in Georgia. A spot called TM Trailer Sales. I was actually looking at that spot before because that was originally gonna be the place where I wanted to buy my RGN, until I ended up buying it through a private seller. But I was gonna go to that dealership and buy a trailer through them. And I remember, like, oh man, those guys, they redeck all the wood on trailers. They like repair wood on trailers. So I was like, oh man, let me call them, because they probably do have wood for sale. So I'm gonna go pick up some wood from over there, and I'll add that to the next video, because that'll be part of the next loads video. So I'll start that video out when I get there. But like I was saying earlier, guys, sometimes, you know, sometimes you have to deadhead place, especially with RGN work. You already know you're gonna have to deadhead a lot of times, because the load should be paying significantly more. But I specifically chose to deadhead for the next load instead of getting a load around here, because of the fact that that will be my second road. So I got this military load that I'm on now, plus that next load. So that's two RGN loads back to back with the same broker agent from CRST network. So I just want to have a good relationship with that agent. I want to show them that I want to work with them, and I'm willing to bypass spot market freight and just keep that into him, to his office, just to show him that I'm reliable, he can count on me. And if he has more RGN work in the future, now I'm one of the drivers that he's thinking about. Okay, let me call Angel, let me reach out to Angel, let me see where he's at, because I know this is a dependable RGN guy. Sometimes, you know, you got to make the sacrifice to build a relationship with brokers, especially the ones that have consistent contract freight. Now, I'm not saying to do this for a broker who you just met off the spot market, who's gonna just keep feeding you little small spot market freight. But when you have a consistent contracted freight agent, try to build a relationship with them, especially in this side, in the RGN side, because there already are not an abundance of RGN loads compared to like step deck or flatbed. So when you find those agents you can work with, just hone in on them, build that relationship with them, especially when there's a military connect like this one, and just let them know that you're a hardworking person and you're willing to go the extra mile for them as far as, like, you know, getting the load delivered. You know, I'll touch base with you guys in regards to that load. That's gonna be an interesting load. That's an overweight and oversized load. So I'll explain the dimensions, the weight, all that on the next video. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, guys, as of now, you know, we're just here waiting. And we're probably gonna continue waiting after this. After I'm unloaded here, you know, I'll be empty obviously, and I won't have a next load for 2 days. So I'll make my way up to Georgia, where I could go pick up that wood, because without that outrigger wood, I'm not able to go pick up the next load. So I already needed that wood to begin with, because there were a lot of loads on the DAT that says outrigger required. The outriggers is on the side of the trailer. They open up to make the trailer a little bit wider, but I need the wood for that. So it's gonna cost me a couple of dollars to go get it, but you know, you gotta spend money to make money. It is what it is when you're on the owner-operator side. You know, I'll definitely get that money right back on the load that I'm doing, and also keep it for future reference for other loads moving forward. But yeah, guys, let's see how much longer we're gonna wait, and as soon as I'm getting unloaded, I'll get some more footage of that, and then we'll be done for the day with this one. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so this is it here. How they back it right up out of here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just like that, guys, they are done over here. So now I'm gonna attach back. I'm gonna attach back over there, and we are done for the day. Yes, we are, guys. All right, guys, we are finally unloaded, man. Jesus Christ. I was just over there. We were there for a hot minute. It was so hot over there. But yeah, guys, we finally got that military vehicle up off us. You know, I apologize because I can't get too much footage. Usually when I'm in shippers and receivers, I get the whole footage of the load and the unloading, but you gotta, you know, understand with the military stuff, it's very limited that we can do as far as footage goes. But pretty much that's how it goes, man. When you go to these military bases, it takes a while. So now I know, kind of like a learning experience, you know, like, because this is my first time delivering. I picked up military freight before, but it's my first time actually delivering to a base like this. The very first military load that I did, I brought it to the National Guard. It came out of the ports, brought it to the National Guard, and it was in and out, man. So I don't know if this is the norm when you bring it to actual military active base or something. I don't know if this is the norm that takes all day, or if this is just, you know, just today because of the volume of stuff going over there. Maybe not. But either way, for the next military load, you know, I'll make sure to kind of not book anything to pick up later on that day, just to give myself, you know, enough time. Because there's a lot of background checking and inspection of your truck and cargo. It can take a couple hours, at least based on this experience. Who knows? Maybe the next time it'll be in and out. But either way, guys, yeah, so we're up out of there. We are now just pretty much empty. I don't have another load until the next military load that I pick up on Wednesday. Today's Monday. So right now I'm just driving. I'm actually driving over to Georgia, like I mentioned. I'm gonna go pick up some outrigger wood and pick up that next load out of Tennessee. So I'll be right there at the border of Tennessee pretty much. And you know, I'll see you guys on the next. As always, you know, thank you for watching the video. Please guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I'm trying to get the views up. I'm trying to get the likes and the comments up. You know, at the beginning, this is just how it moves at the beginning when you try to establish a channel. But I'm in no rush to get it, you know, as high as possible. I just wanted it to happen kind of organically and just shoot my videos as often as I can and just put them out there. And, you know, if somebody likes it, then somebody likes them. If somebody doesn't like them, then, you know,